guys, welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new around here, welcome. My name is Divyanka and I'm a doctor of pharmacy here in the US. On this channel, I strive to provide to help you guys build your ideal professional lives. And today we are going to be discussing how to strengthen your current profile, your current resume, and your current experience for a job, for a role, for a career within the pharmaceutical industry. Number one, strive for experience outside of pharmacy. Now, I'm of course a PharmD, and you don't necessarily have to be a PharmD or one with a pharmacy background if you're going into the pharmaceutical industry. But for those who do, try to get experience outside of the pharmacy world. I think many times a lot of those students and a lot of us in pharmacy tend to get pigeonholed into all the retail and clinical roles within pharmacy, and you get a lot of that. Through professional and mandatory experiences during school, we have the chance to actually get hands-on experience within a couple realms of pharmacy. But when you're looking to really strengthen your profile for a career in the pharmaceutical industry, really strive for experience outside of that. So as early as you can, really try to look for experiences that are going to give you skills, technical skills in other aspects. This can literally be in anything. If one summer or for a little bit of time you want to explore something in tech or in business or something like that, it's actually well worth it. Even though it might not seem so, those skills are what make you well-rounded, and your schooling and the experiences that you already have are going to give you enough scientific backing. You have the scientific foundation in terms of knowledge from your didactic learning and from your experiences. So try to really add other experiences into that, because that's going to make you a very well-rounded professional. You're going to be able to bring technical skills to the table that are actually really going to help in the pharmaceutical industry, even if they're not directly related to science. This is one of the best things you can do to really enhance your profile, really make your resume stand out. So I really do hope you take that seriously. And especially if you are early on, if you're a student, or if you have time on the side, if you are a full-time employee, then really try to get involved in things that are, again, outside of the pharmacy scientific world. And trust me, this will add loads to your profile. Next, enhance your knowledge. Honestly, there is so much to know in the pharmaceutical industry, and every time I look at something new, I'm like, that's something I could literally dive into for 2 years and still only scratch the surface of. So there is always stuff to learn, and the best thing about that is that you can always be of course learning, but you always know that that learning is not going to waste. Even if you're learning about a department that you don't want to work in, or about a part of the process that you won't necessarily directly be involved in, that actually still helps you. That knowledge will help you be better in your role. And so enhancing your knowledge, honestly, at any level, whether you're a student, whether you're a veteran of the pharmaceutical industry, is always helpful. Knowing the ins and outs of the clinical development process at every stage from every different perspective is quite impossible. So as much as you can learn, as much as you can absorb over time, definitely try to do that. Now, there's a couple ways you can do this. Conversations, networking is a great way of learning, and that'll help you speak the language. Doing certifications, attending conferences and seminars. There's a lot you can do. So get involved. Really be proactive about learning all those different things. And again, I really don't think anyone's ever at a place where they don't have something else to learn about. Next, you want to be able to speak the language. I kind of spoke to this in the last point, but you really want to be able to speak the pharma language, and that involves a lot. Again, it comes from a place of knowledge, but it also comes from a place of confidence and comfortability. You want to be in a room of pharmaceutical professionals and be able to speak to anything anyone is talking about. So whether that's about the industry news or any specific company news or any updates in terms of the therapeutic landscape, business talk, science talk, all of it. You want to be able to be well versed in it so you can speak to it yourself. So again, you really need to be intentional about how you're going to do that. Number one, the easiest thing, again, talk to people. Just talking to people, having those conversations with people of that scientific background, people who work in the pharmaceutical industry, is going to naturally make you more comfortable with those topics. You're going to be hearing it all the time, and again, if you talk to enough people, it will become a very comfortable space for you. Next, follow the news, follow company news, industry news. Make sure you have something where you can read about this and learn about things that are happening in the industry at companies on a daily, weekly basis. Things change all the time. And again, you want to be able to speak to them and you want to be able to be well versed in what's going on. That's how you come across as knowledgeable. That's how you're going to add value in any role. So you really need to take this seriously. Now, there's a bunch of different newsletters you can subscribe to. You can be part of professional organizations. You can follow certain companies on LinkedIn, etc. There's a lot of ways you can do this, but really be intentional about keeping up to date. The next tip to strengthen your profile is to work on your soft skills. Now, I think soft skills go a long way in any industry, but it is really the core of pharma. Everyone in a pharmaceutical company is smart. Everyone has a great scientific background, but what makes people stand apart is their personality, is their soft skills. And if you don't work on them yourself, you will get left behind and you won't be the one who stands out in a crowd. So these soft skills can be a lot of things, and not only are they going to help you actually stand out, but they're going to help you perform in your job. Things like time management, communication skills, effectively working, effectively managing projects, managing people. All those skills are something you can build, and you need to be, again, very intentional about this. If you are effective and have really good soft skills, they will be visible through your work, through interviews, through your resume, through literally everything, and it does make it easier. If you have good soft skills, it will make it easier for you to not only excel in your career, but actually get the roles that you are looking for. So definitely spend some time thinking about the soft skills that you really need to improve on and make that happen. Lastly, to really help bolster your profile and your application, you want to work on your management skills. And this is especially true if you're looking to get to the next level. Again, this is management of everything. So your work, project management, people management, all of it. And you can literally take courses, certifications, etc. to work on these skills. And you can add that to your resume so it shows that you're being intentional about learning these skills. And again, as you work on improving these skills, they will show in your work. That's how you're going to get promoted. And that's the type of stuff you really need to look into to, again, really enhance your career, enhance your position, enhance your profile. There are a bunch of skills you can work on, but specifically, I think project management and people management are two that will help you grow immensely in your career. Those were 5 ways in how to improve your profile and your resume for your career in the pharmaceutical industry. Now, a lot of these things aren't really secluded to the pharma industry. They can be used in a lot of different roles and improving your growth overall. But again, these are very, very key to roles in the pharmaceutical industry and to success within. So I hope this video and these tips were helpful for those of you guys who needed it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not already. If you guys have any follow-up questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below or directly email me. That is it for today's video, and you guys will of course see me in the next one.